All right, so today we're gonna do a fragrance battle. It's been a hot second, so let's do this. We're gonna go over Hawas Fire versus Hawas Ice. Let's dig right into this. Starting out presentation, here is Hawas Ice. It is a beautiful fragrance. I kind of like this cap, how it looks frosty. It does go with the bottle really nicely. Aesthetically, it's nice. Honestly, it's a good fragrance. Atomizer, which I'll show you the atomizer on this one. They're all the same, so atomizer really doesn't matter. They all do a really good job. Spray a good amount. This is a really good presentation, and if I'm being totally honest, I feel the frosted cap really works with this. Fire, on the other hand, oof, I mean, this is gorgeous too. You have this nice fragrance right here. You have the nice little wording. The cap is burnt black, which again, I do think it goes really nice with the red. If I'm honest, and I don't know how they would do it, but I almost wish they would have done like an ombre where it was like fire to black for the cap. I think that would have gone a little bit better with this, but you know what? Overall, I like it. I'm gonna give the win to Ice. I think it just reflects the name of the fragrance just a little bit better. Nothing wrong with Fire, it's good. It just gets edged out by that frosted cap. Now for the scent, and this is what everyone cares, this is a beautiful fragrance. It kind of smells like the original Hawas. Think that bubblegum freshness, think that kind of like Invictus style fragrance. This has a little bit like a cooling, a little bit more of a fresh factor. So if we need a fragrance for the summer, I think Hawas Ice is the winner for the summer. I think this is a much better fragrance if we need like a summer fragrance. Versus Fire, honestly, I would wear this any other time of the year. And again, this can be worn in the summer. It has like a little red chili, almost spice to it. Don't think like super spicy. Just think kind of like how Infrared for Spice Bomb has that little bit of like a chili note to it. This I pick up in this fragrance, and it just has a nice little spice to it. Again, it's that bubblegum sweetness like Invictus. I think all of them kind of have it a little bit, with the exception of a couple. When I say a couple, my gosh, there's only 5 right now. So 3 of them have that bubblegum fragrance to it. And this one has it too, but I find the red spice just blends better. I feel like the scent is better. Honestly, I think this is the best Hawas fragrance. If we're talking just scent alone, I'm going with Fire. So that's 1-to-1 with both of them. Let's talk about performance. So both of these fragrances are really good when it comes to performance. Ice has about 8 hours of easy projection, easy sillage, and honestly, it is a loud fragrance for being a somewhat fresh, sweet fragrance. I know it sounds so weird, but if you smell it, you'll know what I'm talking about. Fire, on the other hand, Fire, it is a louder fragrance. It projects more, has better sillage, better DNA. If I'm being totally honest, for the two, I think performance easily goes down to Fire. I think Fire is a longer lasting fragrance. I think it has a better projection, better sillage. I just notice it more. Like Ice, I go a little nose blind to it and then it pops up again, reminding you that it's still there. This one, I never forget I'm wearing Hawas Fire. Like it's there the entire time. So if I had to pick one, I'm going Fire for performance. Now, seasons when you'd wear them. Already mentioned it. This one here, I think you could wear year round. I think it could be a summer, a fall, a spring, and a winter fragrance. I think this would be better in the summer if you have to have a Hawas fragrance. So if I needed one for the summer and I wanted to wear one of the Hawases, I'm going with this one right here. I think Ice just has a little bit better DNA, a little bit fresher to it. Yes, we could go with black for the summer because it smells like Aventus or Hasafat, whatever you want to say. That's not part of the battle. We're just talking Fire and Ice today. So this one will be the winner for the summer. This one I think shines in the winter. This is a beautiful fragrance. That spiciness really balances perfect in the winter and the cool weather. For spring and fall, that's where the battle goes because both of them could work perfectly. I just think once again, I prefer this one. I think it's a little bit louder. And when it gets a little bit cooler, I want a louder fragrance. I don't want something subtle. Not that Ice is subtle. People are like, it's the loudest fragrance I have in my collection. I know, I'm not saying it's a quiet fragrance. I'm just saying of the two, this one's louder and I think this would be a better one. And I like spices. So if you don't like spicy fragrances, you're probably not gonna like this one as much as you're gonna like Ice. So if that's you, go with Ice. For me, spice is king, so I'm going with this one for the seasons. I'd say 3 out of 4. Yes, like Ice, I could wear this in the summer. I just think Ice is gonna be much better, as this is much better in the winter over Ice. Price point, that's a tough one. Right now, Fire is newer, so it's a lot harder to get. I had to pay $50 at fragrancebuy.ca. If I can find it, I'll tag both fragrances in this video where you can get these fragrances if you want. But I had to pay $50 for Fire. versus Ice, I actually found it at Amazon for $40. And so for price, Ice wins. Ice has been out for a lot longer. So yes, the longer Fire is out, the price should equalize and they should be about the same. At that point, it will be a wash, but at the moment, Fire loses out to Ice in price. At the end of the day, that means Fire wins 3, Ice wins 2. They're both beautiful fragrances. You're gonna love either one. Personally, I do think Fire is the better option. I think it just smells a little more unique, a little bit more interesting. I enjoy it wearing more, and I really enjoy the fact that it is a loud fragrance, but not annoying loud. This isn't one of those fragrances people are gonna get irritated that you're wearing it. This is one of those fragrances, it's just a beautifully blended fragrance. Smells way more expensive than its price point. Again, if I can find it, I'll tag it in this. If not, Fragrance Buy was where I found it. I think I paid $50 for it, and Elixir actually got both of them around the same price. So again, thank you for watching this channel. Which one should I pick? Did I pick the right one? Comment down below, let me know. Talk to you soon.